Hey everyone, this is Demari. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And today I'm going to be doing the Shadow Work Tarot reading for the sign of Aries. Please keep in mind, this is a general reading and it's also timeless. So this could be in relation to events that have already taken place in the past, things that are currently playing out in your environment, things that may come up in the near future or even further beyond. However, I do feel you'll receive this message at the time where you need to hear it. Now, with regards to the spread, I'll be pulling one card from each of the three oracle decks I have here. So we'll start firstly with the Dark Mirror deck. We'll then get a card from the Angelarium and then one from the Moonology. With regards to the Tarot, I'll be pulling a few cards from the Beautiful Creatures Tarot deck. Okay, so Aries, let's take a look and see what the shadow aspect is revealing at this time. So just while I'm shuffling, I want to say a big thank you to everyone who's been liking, commenting, subscribing, and even sharing my videos. It means a lot to have your continued support, so thank you so much for being a part of this community. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and don't forget to hit the notifications bell so you're informed of when the next set of readings go up on the channel. If you'd like a personal reading with myself, you can find the information in the description box below. So, Aries, the card you got from Blinded to Pain. The card you got from the Dark Mirror deck is Blinded to Pain. Okay, hopefully you can see that. Blinded to Pain. There's something you're not revealing at this time. You are keeping certain things close to the chest, even though it is killing you to keep it close to the chest. As you can see, she's got wounds all over her chest and flies are festering on it. Feasting on the blood, which is not good. Yeah, it's causing you a lot more pain and suffering to keep it quiet than if you just express what you need to express. I know the blindfold is over her eyes, her mouth is free to speak, and yet she does not. She doesn't call out in pain, she doesn't do anything. She just chooses to turn a blind eye to her pain, even though she can express it at any moment. That's the same as you, Aquarius, Aries, Aquarius. I'm just losing it. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. Some of you may be dealing with an Aquarius. But Aries, I feel like for the majority of you that I'm picking up on, you are choosing not to express your true feelings, even though you could do so anytime. So, yeah, it's causing you a lot of pain, needlessly. So let's see what guidance we can get from the Divine. What messages, what synchronistic events or signs may appear for you at this time to help you? Wow. So the card you got, Aries, is Remiel, Angel of Visions. Right, so this speaks of a long spiritual journey, your life journey. This talks about knowing that the road ahead is long, that it's not going to be easy, and that you're not always going to be able to cut corners, but ultimately it's going to lead to where you belong. It's going to lead to your true north. So this is gorgeous. I really like this. So that's where I feel like expressing what needs to be expressed is really important, because this can lead you down a road that is destined for you, right? So this could be something like handing in a job notice and pursuing your true calling, right? Something like that. It doesn't have to be, but that's just an example. And you choosing to stay in an environment that is not only suffocating, but it's actually causing you a lot of misery. It's causing you a lot of sadness, because it restricts your potential. It doesn't free it. It doesn't unleash it, right? So just to let you know, the signs for this card are a cane, the rising sun, a white dove, okay? So a cane, the rising sun, a white dove. So any of those signs could show you that now is the time to speak up and take this journey, embark on this new beginning, this powerful journey towards your true north, right? Amazing. So let's see what the Moonology deck has to say here. Ooh, okay, so who is it that just got this card? I can't remember what sign it was. It may have been Virgo, possibly, I don't know. But the card that you just got from the Moonology deck is Meditate and Contemplate, New Moon in Pisces. meditate and contemplate. So this is the thing, it's a case of you know, right? You know that your path is a more spiritual one. Otherwise, you wouldn't be on my channel, right? Let's face it. You know this, and I feel like what you're trying to break away from is the 9 to 5, right? That which keeps you locked into a paradigm that is so far removed from your true north, right? Which is way more fluid, which is way more flexible, which involves, you know, way more humanistic communications and tasks, right? So I feel like now you're having to really reflect on where it is that you are now and where it is that you want to go, right? Now's a good time to start thinking about where this path lies, right? And what it takes for you to start this journey. Definitely involves you speaking up on something, right? So we'll see. Let's go into the tarot and see what else we can find out here. Sorry, that was a bit loud. Yeah, wasn't anticipating that to be so loud. Just do a couple shuffles. I already shuffled with the cards, but I like to just do a couple more sometimes on camera. So let's see. Let's see what the tarot can reveal about this for you, Aries. But yeah, I keep getting this sense that you're gonna start a new, either the next leg of your journey or a new journey entirely. And I feel like your life has been one giant journey, to be honest with you, Aries. Those that I generally pick up on, your life has just been one continuous journey. So I feel like a lot of you do travel a lot. You do, you know, you do find it easy to just live out of a suitcase pretty much. That some of you might have to travel because of your work, right? It involves a lot of travel. But the way in which you're traveling doesn't make you happy. You don't get to spend any real time anywhere because you're there, go for your meetings or do whatever work you need to carry out, and then you're gone again. So maybe this is what you're realizing, that you like the travel aspects, but you want to change how you travel or something like that, okay? So let's go into the tarot. So the first card you have here, Aries, is the Two of Swords in reverse. So air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And I feel like with this being in reverse, it's like it's becoming abundantly clear, right? That this is no longer for you. Whatever situation is tied to this feeling, you know that it's time to let it go. That it's time to uproot yourself and take another plunge elsewhere, right? Take another leap of faith and go towards your true north. Next card you have is the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, you're not happy. You're not content where you are. You feel like you shouldn't be at this point. I feel like you feel that you should have progressed much more quickly, that you should be further along the journey than you are. And maybe that's another reason why you're choosing to uproot yourself from where you are, because you're like, I'm being held back. I mean, remember what I was saying, like you're not having your potential unleashed in the world. It's like being restricted. That's what I get a feeling from this, that you feel restricted, that your potential is being held back, that you're not being given the opportunity to progress. They're actually stopping you, halting, hindering your progress, right? Because they want to keep you where you're at. They want to keep you small. Whereas you are anything but small, Aries. You guys are larger than life. And I feel like they're about to learn that very quickly, okay? Next card you have is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Earth energy again. Strong Virgo, so you could be dealing with a Virgo or have it in your chart. But I feel like, oh, excuse me. But I feel like it's a case of, yeah, you don't see the point. Like, why should I keep putting the work in? Why should I keep being a good mule to this person that isn't even realizing my value? They don't even thank me for a job well done. They don't even appreciate what it is that I do. This remedial bullshit that's like so beneath what my pay grade should be, what my talents are, what my skills are. I've put all of these years and all this work and practice into this, and yet look what I'm being offered. It doesn't make me want to keep putting the work in. It doesn't make me want to keep showing up day in, day out, because what's the point? It doesn't get me anywhere. I'm just going around the same wheel. I feel like a hamster in a wheel. The next card you have is the King of Pentacles. So there's lots of pentacles in your reading. So yeah, you are physically not where you want to be. That's clear, right? So I feel like you are going to uproot yourself in one way or another, even if it just means like you end up working in the next building or something like that. Like I do see you changing location, environment in some capacity. So with with the King of Pentacles in reverse, this is strong Taurus energy. So you could have Taurus in your chart, be dealing with one. I feel like this is about you seeing that this boss character you have, or whoever's like, in charge, or whoever has authority here, some kind of managerial position this person has of some shape or form. Could be a landlord, could be a boss, as I was saying, or a manager. I feel like this person, does not meet the expectations that you would have of a landlord or a boss, a manager, whatever, right? But this person is dishonest. They are never on time. They don't appreciate your efforts. They're stubborn. They're lazy. They lack patience. They don't have any empathy, really. They're just not what you expect someone in their position to be like. They're not fit for the job. That's what I feel is probably even more annoying for you, is that you are more than qualified to do what you do, right? And you excel at it. The person who is above you is not qualified to do what they do. They don't excel at it, and yet they're the ones always giving you shit. So yeah, I can see why you'd had enough, to be honest. So the next card you have, Aries, is the Wheel in reverse, okay? So yeah, for some reason, you don't feel like you can move forward. You don't feel like you can progress, that you can get past this like the ceiling, You feel like you've hit the ceiling and you can't go any further, but that's not true, okay? It's because of the environment that you're currently in that makes you feel like that. And yeah, if you stay in the environment that you're in, then no, you're not going to see any changes. That's why it's necessary for you to reflect, to consider your value, consider what it is that you want moving forward, where you feel your best, where you feel you could do your best work, you can really be comfortable, right? Where you feel like is the right environment for you, and then make the necessary changes. Next card you have, which is the final card, is the Nine of Cups in reverse. All of these cards are in reverse, right? So there's a lot of reflecting, a lot of contemplating, a lot of planning, and then a lot of action is required on your part, okay? And with the Nine of Cups in reverse, I mean, this just confirms you're not happy. You are not where you want to be. You're not where you need to be or should be. That's why you're being urged to move on. Now is the time. You're about to take a voyage towards your true happiness, right? It's going to be a long road. It's going to be twists and turns. There's going to be challenges, right? But you are well equipped to deal with it. And I feel like that's what's coming up for you. I think when you get to the point where you cannot be any more miserable in your job or in your home, your apartment, your house, wherever, because I feel like it's either where you're living or where you're working. That's the problem. So either one of those situations where you can literally not take it anymore, that's when I feel like you're going to bail, you're going to leave, you're going to vocalize that you cannot do this anymore, that you're out, right? And then that's when you're going to go elsewhere and start something new. So amazing. I really hope this helps you, Aries, for those of you who I picked up on. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you found it useful, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and don't forget the notifications bell. And yeah, I mean, ultimately, you know, we are responsible for our own happiness. So if you're in an environment that chokes your happiness, you have an obligation to yourself to change it, right? And I feel like that's what you're doing. It's just, yeah, you're not in a rush to do it, right? Because I feel like, yeah, you've had to uproot yourself many times and it's quite draining for you, but you know that this next path is a significant one. So I feel like that's, you know, this new path that's opening up to you is a significant one. So I feel like, yes, you do need time to, you know, tune in with your higher self, communicate, you know, see what a guidance is available to you now from the divine, you know, see the path that's unfolding before you, and trust that you have everything it takes to be successful along this journey, that you are strong enough and resilient enough to face any challenge, and that, yeah, it's your time to shine. So Aries, I really hope that helped, and yeah, sending you guys lots of love and encouragement. Take care, bye.